Welcome back to the channel, guys. Episode 17 of the Danish Youth Academy Challenge, and I'm laughing because we've lost another player. Let's do it. Yes, it is Jesper Nielsen, the guy we've just got in the last youth intake. It's ridiculous. FC Nordsjælland this time. I've come in for him. We've finished the season as well, guys, so I'm going to update you on that. I've also got something else to show you as well that I've just noticed myself. But the first things first is I'm going to talk about Jesper Nielsen. So, pretty much the same story with Ablak, the guy that went to FC Midtjylland. They came with an offer. Sorry, no, they didn't come in with an offer. They were interested, and I saw they was interested, and I thought before they offer a contract like with Dalglass and he leaves for nothing, I'm going to offer him out. I'm going to get in there first, get that 50% in, and I've done that. I've sold him for nothing and 50%. The board didn't put up a fight about it, so that's fair enough, but it doesn't matter if it's 0 or 3k. To me, it doesn't matter. It's no problem. But the 50% is the big thing. So we've got that. He is very, very good, by the way. He's probably the best Nugent we've had through. If you look at him there, he's got 7 goals in 9 games in the last 9. The last 9 games because he played the last 9. But he scored 7, 2 assists. And this guy was the guy to get us promoted. So that is unfortunate. I keep getting messages about him as well. I think he's only been here about, what, 3 months? I think we've had about 3 training messages already. He just got better and better and better and better. And he was very good in the match engine as well. Unfortunate, like I say. But I knew this was going to happen when we started the Danish Youth Academy Challenge. It's going to be a tough one. Pretty much like the one I've got in Greece. It's on the back burner at the minute, but I will get to it at some point. Maybe if I even have to import it into FM24, I'm not sure. But yeah, players get taken off you when you're not in the big top 5, 6 nations. So Nielsen's gone, our number 9, 16-year-old. He was so good. Another thing I noticed as well is I noticed this here, Rasmus Peterson, 5% sell-on clause. Now, I can't remember selling anyone with a 5% sell-on clause, and then I remembered he got poached off us. You know the little messages you get? Yeah, he got poached off us. So, Rasmus Peterson is someone that got poached by AGF, and he's actually very good, 6'4", 14 jumping reach, 14 strength. He's a perfect target man. Now, if I had have managed to keep him and not him getting poached, and he'd have come through my intake, I would have probably had him and Nielsen up front. Right-footed tall guy, left-footed small guy, but would have worked perfectly. But yeah, so we're going to get 5% of any transfer that he does. He's only worth up to 1.6, but his attributes look very, very good to say he's only 16, and he's not 17 until, what, 5 months? So keep an eye on that. But we might get a cheeky couple of 100k there. That's not bad. But like Ablak here, we've got 50% of that. Obviously the friendly as well that I'll get to. He's not got much better, but he's a little bit better. So he's not as good, this guy, Ablak. He's not as good as Nielsen or Dalglass, but he is very good. He got 7 goals in 20 games for us, did Ablak. If we do have a look at Dalglass, though, he was worth at 1.33 million. So yeah, I can't drop it. I can't stop thinking about Dalglass when I play this save. I think about him a lot. I know that sounds, but it's just one of those missed opportunities. A little bit like Bonomi in Italy with Livorno in the last series. This one's going to haunt me, I think. It's just going to be a bit annoying for a while. Okay, then, let's have a look at the league table. We did end at the top of the relegation one. We were only 10 points clear relegation, though. Like I said, it was closer this time. But Nielsen basically saved us himself. He did. He did. Can't lie. He got as many points in the last 10 games, which was very, very good. Hopefully, the teams that are coming up from the division below, let's have a look at them. Kolding and Lyseng. I don't know Lyseng. I don't think I've ever played them. Where did they come from? So they actually started 3rd division. Right, okay. So they've gone up to the 2nd, and then they've gone up again. So they should be bottom of the 2nd division by a distance. So that's quite good. Kolding have been up and down, up and down, up and down. So we'll see. Hopefully, though, we can survive again. That's all we're looking to do at the minute, survival. Finances, we're not looking good. We've got 163 grand, but yeah, it's looking like it's going to get worse. And as the season gets on as well, it goes worse and worse. Last year, I think it was projected to be like minus 2 million. Obviously, the good thing now is we've got some clauses to offset the academy costs, because that's the main thing that's costing us money, the academy, which is producing some good players. So I don't mind that. We're still excellent. I don't want to go any higher than excellent academy and excellent youth. Definitely not academy coaching. I don't want 4.5-star current ability players come through. There's no point. They'll just get taken off me for nothing. I have thought, guys, about potentially downgrading the junior coaching by 1 and upgrading the youth recruitment again. So basically, the players won't come through as good straight away, but our net of players that we can coach is bigger. I've never, ever, ever downgraded a facility off my own accord, so that's something I've not done yet. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to rush into it. It won't be something I do before next episode, so let me know in the comments what you think to that as well. Right then, we're going to do a little bit of a squad tour, almost. So, Kim Rask-Heitman, he's 19, and his contract is expiring in 6 months, in December. A new year, basically, the 31st of December 2030, which is 6 months. So, he's not even going to finish the season with us. Now, I'm thinking about potentially selling him. I genuinely am. Because there's people that do want to be here, that are younger, potentially going to be better in the future. And again, I'm just going to lose him for nothing. This guy here is going to be the exact same story as my goalkeeper. He's going to moan about he wants to leave for a better club. He's going to get released because he's going to leave. Of course he is. And then what's going to happen is, like I said before, he's going to not have a club, not have a club, not have a club, not have a club. He'll reduce his wage demands, and a team in the division below us will pick him up. And it will annoy me because he's very good. So I'll show you him just really quickly. I mean, he's not amazing. He's nothing like absolutely out of this world, but he's definitely good. Last season, back end of last season as well, we were playing a 4-1-4-1. I wanted to be a bit more defensively sound and organised, so I put this guy at DM because of his good tackling, his good aggression, his bravery, and all that stuff, his teamwork, etc. You know, I just wanted him to sort of like be in amongst the in front of the back line, protecting almost, and it worked quite well. We conceded a lot less goals. As you can see here, I know the last one there we conceded 3 goals, but if you look here, we started with a 4-1-4-1 there. We only conceded 1 there. We got a clean sheet there. Conceded 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Yeah, there's a few games we conceded 3 and 3 there, but that's going to happen because my players aren't as good. But I did change because I couldn't get a win. And then straight away we won 2 in a row with the 4-1-4-1. You guys can't see it, can you, behind my camera? So I'll get rid of that. There you go. You can see it just down here. 4-1-4-1 just there. We won the first 2. Lost 1 against Fredericia. That was a tough one. This got in the 86th minute. As you can see, Jesper Nielsen got 2 there. And then we drew 0-0. And then we lost. And I'm thinking, oh dear, okay. And then we won the last 3, which was really nice. We beat. Let's get back to the squad tour. We've talked about Heitman. Again, it's probably going to have... I'm going to have made the decision by the time you guys see this, so I don't think you guys can really get involved in that one, unfortunately. But another one that's come through, that's gone under the radar, is Kevin Christensen. Now, this guy is up to a 4-star player now, which is really, really good. I'm going to click on him, and his mental attributes are really, really good. 13 technique, 13 passing. He got 4 goals in the league this season. Now, he's currently playing centre midfield attack. But I think, eventually, he's going to be the long-term replacement for Ibsen. My only real-life player that's in the first team now. This is him. Ibsen has been going a while. He's 28. He's just always been good. And not just that, but he's very good inside the match engine. So he always gets above a 7, I think. Yeah, there you go. So that was the first season, 7.3, 7.17, 7.22, 7.05. You get the point, right? He's always consistent. He's always plays well. You can count on him. He's like a team leader. He's a captain. So I've been playing him because of that reason. But eventually, what's going to probably happen is Christensen's going to have to move to a deep line playmaker because I don't have one when he gets older. We'll see. A lot of things can change, right? The next intake, we could get someone really good. But we're going to go through a few players then. So Jonas Falster, sorry guys, I didn't realise my camera was still off. Jonas Falster here is going to be my striker next season. He's going to replace Nielsen. Now, it's not great because he only got 2 goals in 21 games last season in the league. So, bit of a tough one. He's got good personality and he's a pressing forward. He's not really an advanced forward. I do wonder, I'm in 2 minds. Do I go 4-1-4-1 and be more solid at the back? Or do we go 4-2-3-1 and just try and score more goals? I think our defence is better this season. I'm going to come to the defenders in a second. So I might go back to the 4-2-3-1 with the option of changing to the defensive 4-1-4-1 if I need to do that. You guys have seen Ephraimson and Thomas, and I'll just show them really fast. This is Ephraimson on the right wing. Again, the fact that he's like my 3rd or 4th best player, and actually soon he'll be my 3rd best player after the other 2 leave, it's not good, is it? We need to sort of get these guys down here. They've got 5 stars. We need to give these guys game time, but all the while we need to make sure we pick up enough points to stay up. Obviously, there's Olsen, there's Ankergren here. We're going to play these guys. But yeah, Thomason as well on one wing. I mean, I think it's good though with Thomason because he hasn't improved to the point where he's going to leave. I don't think he's ever going to get to that good enough to that, but he's good enough just for us to keep with us and don't want to move on. Isgard, sorry, the guy from Faroe Islands. If I click on him, he's going to be our starting centre back next season. He's improved quite a lot. He got 5 goals last season in 27 games. That's always good. 6.83. And he keeps getting better and better. So if I ever look at his progress bar, it just keeps flying up. So like I said, from this time last year, he has gone up quite a lot. So you never know. This time next year, he'll probably be the best defender in the club. Alongside Karl-Heinz Cohen, the other guy, he's got a bit of pace. He's declining slightly in the acceleration and agility, which is annoying, but he's still got the jumping reach. His mentals are improving. His marking's improved as well. He's not much of a left back. He's definitely a centre back because now I've got full backs, so I'm going to play them. So he's going back into centre back. Like I said, he's got a bit of pace and he's good in the air. So we're actually okay for that. 6.81 last year, 2 goals. The only problem, like I mentioned before, is both my centre-backs are left-footed. Blomqvist, my goalkeeper, there he is. So Blomqvist is absolutely loving it. He's doing all right. He only got 4 clean sheets last season. He's not too bad. He's not improving as much as I'd like, to be totally honest, but he's doing okay, and he's made some decent saves, I'm not going to lie. He's made some saves where I've been like, oh, okay, you know what? Not too bad. I'm trying to get his agility up because it's a little bit low at 9. But yeah, he's our goalkeeper at the moment. We'll see what happens with that. Might have to change it at some point, but it's a risk-changing goalkeeper, especially when you're near the bottom of the league and you're the worst team in the league. Pool Erik Ankergren then. This guy came through the intake just the last episode, so this guy is going to be playing a lot of football next season. He's professional as well, so I do want to play him, but because he's got a professional personality and he looks like he's got good potential already with the upward arrows, you rarely get these upward arrows with the other players. They're sort of like these ones, the little yellowy ones. I'm a little bit worried about playing him and him leaving. So if he starts playing too well, it sounds ridiculous, I might have to take him out because I don't want to lose him just yet. I need him to get to at least 17, 18 so I can at least have a shot of keeping him. Kenneth Olsen then. This is my left back now. We've moved Karl-Heinz Cohen inside. Now I am thinking of potentially a right back with him. But I think he's going to be left back. I'll show you the right back that I've got planned in a second. He's not got as much pace as I'd like, but he can jump. He's got decent stamina, good decision making at 15. He's brave, he's aggressive, he's good at positioning himself. So he's not too bad, you know. He got played 20 games last season, 10 starts, 10 subs. Did all right. Didn't score, but he did okay. So going to push on from that, and hopefully he's going to get even better. If we look at his graph, yeah, it's a weird one. I would have liked him to be a bit better than that right now, but he's fine. He's only a balanced personality, so I might have to be a little bit more patient with him. But I'm going to play him start of the season and see what happens. And then we're going to skip past all these real players because they're not changed really from the start. We've got Frederick Anderson, 16-year-old. Now, this guy's left-footed. If we can get some game time into this fella, this guy might end up being the deep line playmaker for Ibsen. And I can put Anderson and Christensen in centre midfield. And then I just need a shadow striker almost. Or I could have a striker and I could just drop Falster back to centre attacking midfield. I've got plans. I've got things that I'm thinking about all the time. Honestly, I find myself in real life just like thinking about this save when I'm just doing like the random stuff in the house or life things, you know. It's taken over. So he didn't play last season, but I am wanting to try and get him involved. The only problem is I'm scared to put him in because I have to take out the captain and the most consistent performer. And our performances suffer a hell of a lot when he comes out of the team. So it's going to be a tough one. I might end up loaning this guy out. We'll see. Soren Nielsen, 17 years old, fairly determined. The other left centre-back, got 15 jumping reach. He's declining slightly at the moment. I don't know why. He didn't play last season. So, again, I do want to give him some game time. He's going to be a substitute centre-back for us this season. He's okay mentally, to be quite honest. He's 11, 10, 16, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9. That's all right. 9 and 10s are fine for this level for us. Obviously, like a 12 is a really good attribute for us. So that's really nice. But yeah, I'm expecting him to get some more game time this year. He's on £1 a week as well, which is really nice for the wage bill. Jonas Christensen, this is the other centre-back that we got through in that other intake last time. He's 6'1", this guy. He looks better than Olsen, but he doesn't play as well as Olsen. I know he's not played as much, but he doesn't seem to do as well. For composure, he'll be our backup left back this season. Next up, we've got Karsten Dyer. Now, I needed a right back. He is a left back, but he could play right back when he came through. So I'm thinking this guy's going to be our either our starting right back or our substitute right back. In fact, I think I'm going to start him. Reason being is I'm going to show you Carlson in a second, who's been playing for the last 3 or 4 seasons. His potential's come right the way down and he's not getting any better. So I think Carsten Dyer, for the benefit of the long term of our team, he's going to have to go right back. I was also thinking as well, he could potentially at one point play as an inverted wing back, because he's got decent dribbling at 8, decent first touch at 9, passing 7, which is not too bad, vision 9's okay, technique 11, decent composure, and a bit of pace. He's 5'3", so he's not going to win any headers. We might concede some goals at the back post this season. And him being at right back as well, I have sort of had a bit of a change a couple of games as well and put my right back as an inverted wing back, and it has worked slightly just to get someone extra in midfield. So that is my thought process with him. Even though he's a natural left back, I've got too many natural left backs, so he's going to have to go right back for us because we're really struggling with the right hand side. Backup goalkeeper then, Stefan Krogstrup. This has not changed. He's not changed. He played 5 games last season, conceded 4 goals, 2 assists. I put him in basically when my other goalkeeper was conceding too many, and he didn't improve. And he's not improved all season. Fairly sporting. It's not the greatest personality, is it? It's okay. David Carlson then. Now, this guy is my backup shadow striker. He's declining as well. The good thing about this fella, or what I think is good, is that Blackburn came in with an offer. I think it was, he said Blackburn under 19s. It was Blackburn, but it was under 19s. And he decided to sign a new contract with me. Now, he's clearly got potential if Blackburn are coming in. Why would they be scouting in the second division of Denmark if he wasn't very good? It's just, I'm struggling to get him in. But now that Heitman is probably going and Nielsen's left, Carlson's probably going to get more game time. And you know what? When he plays, he's not that bad. He influences games quite well. He's got a good left foot. He's quick. Good work rate. And then last but not least, we've got Björn Carlson. Now, he's our worst player in our team at 2-star current ability, and he's starting 31 games. Now, 1 assist, no goals, that's fine. His expected assist would have been 3.35, so someone's letting him down. But he's not getting any better. 6.72. There's no. I'm going to keep him as a backup because he can play in a few positions. But I'm going to give him a new contract to try and get him on the same amount of money. If not, if he wants a big wage rise, in fact, we'll have a look right now. If he wants a big wage rise, then I won't keep him. He wants £100 more than he's currently on. Don't mind giving him that. I do want him to get 250. 250 is the maximum that he will be. That's fine. Okay, so I will keep him for that. That's no problem because, again, I do need to keep players. I just wanted to give you guys like a squad overview where we are, what the players are looking like, etc. So the tactic is looking like this. I'll change it to this screen because I understand most people have it like this. I have it like this because I like to see who is involved and knows the tactic right now and who I need to sort of train up a little bit with their familiarity. But Nielsen will be leaving, so he's gone there. Heitman, I'll be leaving there. So what's going to have to happen is Ankergren here, who's got a bit of pace, I might have to retrain him in centre attacking midfield. I don't know yet. We might. Falster's definitely going to go up front. I don't think we've got anything in the reserves that we can warrant to do. Well, let's have a look at the under-19s real quick. We've got a few 5-star players. I did sign up the model citizen right wing back, by the way, and he went up to 4.5 stars. So I'm glad I did sign him up. I've seen you guys in the comments. Don't worry, I have seen you, and it was the right decision. I should definitely have signed him up. I don't know why I was questioning it. But we've got Michael Bendixson here, who is clearly quite good. He's wanted on loan. He was interested in teams in the top division. So Michael Bendixson is probably going to be straight in the first team as soon as he can get in there. When is that? In October? Yeah, okay. We've also got Mikkel Schreiber, who is improving. I could just bring him up, but that's in December. So when Heitman goes, I might bring Schreiber up to the first team. He's got a long way to go yet to do anything. But Anderson is doing all right. We've had a look at him. Justuson's the centre-back. He's the next one coming through as well. He's available to play in November. Pedersen, the midfielder, the DM, he's available to play now. I should probably call him up. In fact, I think I have done. I haven't. I will call him up at some point. Not right now. Now we've got the goalkeeper and the model citizen right wing back. In the reserves, B team, we've got players that I need to get rid of, really. I've got this Schreiber, who's a centre-back, who's gone up to 5 stars now. Nielsen, a left and right back, but he's an ambitious, so he's not improving at all. These are where the guys go to sort of, I don't want to say the word die, but these are where those guys go to sort of on the way out. We'll call it that. So, yeah. Jesper Nielsen, gone, unfortunately. Let's see how much he's worth, and the squad are unhappy. I can't do anything about that, guys. He's not worth anything at the minute. I probably have to carry on a couple of days. He's on £1,000, £1,200 a week. He's only got a 1-year contract with an optional 1 year. Yeah, the squad are unhappy. Shouldn't have been sold. I can't do anything about it, guys. My team leaders, my vice captain, and my captain. Yeah, that's fair enough. Players will come and go, but this team remains strong. Unfortunately, I don't like. See, why can't... Wait a minute. The deal was too good to turn down. I mean, it's sort of true. Yeah, he wanted to leave. That's the right one. He's outgrowing the club because he wouldn't sign on. Ibson's accepted it, but Hansen's not having it. I think there was more you could have done to keep him here. You've made a big mistake. I don't know what I can do about that, Tobias. That was productive. Because really, Ibson's the only one that's going to be starting for me, so I don't actually care that much about Hansen now. He's been phased out. But Ibson's accepted it. Yeah, so that's where we are, guys. It's decisions constantly I'm having to make. Again, I might have to sell Heitman, to be totally honest. Just because I want to see where we are at the start of the season. I don't want to sort of lose in mid-season and then go on a plummet. I would prefer to see where we are at the start of the season. But this one's probably going to be the most difficult season of the lot. The only thing that could potentially help us is if we get an intake again like the last one and someone saves us again. Or we can cash in on one of the clauses and maybe go professional so the players can get better quicker. That's going to be it, guys. Less of me waffling. I thought I'd do a squad update. That would be that's a lot better for you guys. I think a few people wanted it, so that's that. But thank you for watching, as always. If you want anything else mentioned or gone through or discussed in the next one, let me know in the comments. I look at every single comment. I will get around to talking about the comments and replying to them. It's just that I'm moving house at the minute and everything's really, really busy. So I'm trying to get these out every 2 days. Thank you for the support. Really, honestly, you guys are watching them. As soon as I put them out, you're watching them, and I'm seeing it, and you're hitting subscribe as well, and it's fantastic. So thank you for watching. Keep hitting that subscribe button, and until next time, as always, I'll catch you then. Goodbye.